The internet is losing its mind tonight, and the Bayhive is swarming like never before. Beyoncé Beyonce has finally broken her silence after that mysterious Sir Carter leak that's been floating around the timeline like a digital ghost. Nobody can catch. Emotions are at an all-time high. Fans are confused, insiders are whispering, and the whole industry is holding its breath. Nobody expected her to respond, and definitely not like this. Because what started as a small private leak now turned into a full-blown storm screenshots, audio clips, and behind-the-scenes whispers hitting social media faster than people can refresh their feeds. And just when everyone thought Beyoncé would ignore it the way she usually does, she stepped in, calm but deadly, and her reaction has fans shook to their core. People are already saying this might be the first time we've seen Beyoncé this emotional, this protective, and this ready to set the record straight regarding her family. Insiders claim the room fell silent. Jay-Z looked stunned, and even her team didn't know she'd respond with that kind of energy. And trust me, what they're saying is true. This entire saga is about to get 10 times messier. It all started in the quiet corners of their Los Angeles mansion, a space usually shielded from the chaos of the outside world. Beyoncé had been unusually quiet that week, no social media posts. No appearances, just whispers of private meetings with her team. Jay-Z, normally the composed partner, couldn't shake the tension he felt in the air. Something was coming, and he knew it before anyone else. The leak had hit, a private clip of Sir Carter had made its way online. It wasn't malicious, at least not intentionally, but in today's digital age, nothing stays private. Fans began speculating immediately. Theories flooding timelines, some supportive, others cruel. But the moment Beyoncé saw it, she didn't panic. Instead, she retreated into her thoughts. A storm brewing behind those calm eyes everyone admired. "She's not going to let this slide," whispered a close friend, pacing the plush hallways. "Not with the kids involved, not with Jay, not with anyone. You know, Bey, she's always 10 steps ahead." Beyoncé finally emerged in her private studio late at night. The room was dimly lit, gold accents reflecting off her calm but deliberate expression. Jay-Z joined her, his face a mask of concern. "You saw it too, right?" he asked, his voice low, almost protective. "Yes," Beyoncé replied softly, but there was steel underneath the words. "And it's going to get ugly if we don't control it. I'm not letting anyone, fans, media, or random trolls mess with our family. Not our kids, not our legacy." Her team had already begun drafting statements, but Beyoncé paused them all. She didn't want a generic response. She wanted impact, clarity, and a message that could silence the chaos without feeding it. That night, a few trusted friends arrived: Solange, a cousin, and a longtime family confidant. The atmosphere was tense, the kind that made even the most composed feel jittery. Solange broke the silence first. "You know, the moment you speak, it's going to be everywhere. Fans are obsessed. They'll dissect every word. Are you sure you want to do this now?" Beyoncé looked at her sister, calm but decisive. "Yes, now, because waiting only lets rumors grow into monsters. We handle it on our terms, not theirs." Meanwhile, Jay-Z sat back, quietly calculating. He knew Beyoncé's approach was surgical, precise, and deadly in its effectiveness. But even he couldn't anticipate the emotional firestorm she was about to unleash. By the next morning, social media was already buzzing. People could feel that something major was coming. Insider accounts reported that Beyoncé's team had started calling key family members, ensuring everyone knew the official response before leaks could spiral further. But as always, chaos found a way. Someone close to the family, an old friend who'd grown distant, leaked a snippet of Beyoncé's planned statement to a gossip blog. The internet erupted immediately. Headlines screamed, fans were confused, and emotions ran high. Jay-Z paced the room. "Bey, we have to handle this carefully," he said, his tone sharp. "We can't let them twist it." Beyoncé's eyes, sharp and unyielding, met his. "Jay, I know. But some things need to be said. Some lines need to be drawn. If we don't do it now, they'll own the narrative." And that's when the first dramatic twist hit. A family friend claimed that another private moment, something even more personal than the original leak, was circulating among a small circle of insiders. Beyoncé learned of it almost instantly, her calm facade cracking for the briefest second. "I can't believe this," she muttered, pacing. "Who is doing this? Who is betraying us?" Jay-Z put a hand on her shoulder. "Let's not point fingers yet. We deal with it strategically. You're the voice of this family." The next few hours were a blur. Beyoncé rehearsed her statement in front of a mirror, Solange giving feedback, Jay-Z adding input, and her longtime publicist ensuring every word carried weight. Every sentence was scrutinized for tone, clarity, and emotional impact. By the time Beyoncé went live, the world was watching. And what she said shocked everyone, fans, family, even Jay-Z. Her words were calm but laced with emotion, protective instincts, and that unmistakable queen energy. "Family comes first. Always," she said, voice steady. "We will not let rumors, leaks, or assumptions tarnish what we've built. Our children, our love, and our legacy are sacred. This is our truth, and we will always protect it." Immediately, the internet exploded. Fans were divided, some cheering, some skeptical, some in sheer disbelief. Emotions ran high as discussions flooded timelines. Even members of her inner circle reportedly called shaken by the power of her words. And just when everyone thought the storm had settled, another twist emerged. Private videos surfaced showing Jay-Z reacting to the leak in a way nobody expected, revealing vulnerabilities fans had never seen. Beyoncé, of course, had anticipated this and addressed it privately with him, reaffirming their unbreakable bond. "Jay, they'll never understand us," she said quietly, holding his hand. "But we do, and that's all that matters." The family was left divided, some arguing whether the leak could have been prevented, others defending the power of Beyoncé's response. But through it all, one thing became clear. The Sir Carter leak would go down in history, not for the scandal itself, but for Beyoncé's unprecedented, commanding reaction. The next morning, the mansion felt unusually quiet, almost deceptively peaceful. Beyoncé had called for a private breakfast meeting, and everyone could feel the tension in the air like electricity. Jay-Z arrived first, coffee in hand, eyes scanning the room for any signs of disloyalty. Solange, ever perceptive, noticed that even the longtime aides were unusually nervous, shifting in their seats as if they knew something she didn't. "Good morning," Beyoncé said, her voice steady but layered with an unspoken warning. "I want us all on the same page. Today, we're not just addressing the leak, we're examining loyalty. We're examining trust." The room fell silent. The aides exchanged glances. Even Jay-Z's stoic face couldn't hide the flash of anger in his eyes. The first bombshell dropped when Beyoncé revealed that someone who had been considered a loyal friend had deliberately orchestrated the initial leak to create tension between her and Jay-Z. The revelation stunned the room. "You?" Solange's voice rose, sharp and incredulous. "All this time?" "Yes," Beyoncé said, calm but deadly. "And it doesn't end there. This wasn't just a mistake. This was manipulation. And I know exactly why." The room went silent. Jay-Z's jaw tightened. Beyoncé turned toward the accused, voice slicing through the tension. "You thought you could play with my family? With my children? You thought I wouldn't find out?" The aide's face drained of color. I thought it would help. I didn't mean. Beyoncé's voice rose. "Your intentions don't matter. Results do. And the results? Chaos, exposure, distrust. Do you understand what you've done?" Tears glistened in the aide's eyes. "I'm sorry, truly. I never wanted to hurt anyone. I was just trying to protect." Beyoncé's expression softened for a fraction of a second. Then the steel returned. Protection doesn't come by tearing family apart. Loyalty doesn't come from creating crises. You are no longer trusted with our inner circle. Jay-Z finally spoke, his tone sharp, decisive. "We protect each other. We build each other up. If you can't do that, you leave." The aide nodded, shame evident, and quietly left the room. Solange exhaled, relief mingling with lingering shock. Later that evening, Beyoncé, Jay-Z, and Solange sat quietly in the private studio. Sir Carter and Rumi played nearby, oblivious to the whirlwind that had consumed their world just days before. "This leak was just the tip of the iceberg," Solange said quietly. "I know," Beyoncé replied. "But we're stronger than any iceberg, any storm. We always have been, and we always will be." And just like that, the Sir Carter leak saga comes to a close. For now, Beyoncé, Jay-Z, and their closest family have reclaimed control, confronted betrayal, and proven that loyalty isn't just expected, it's demanded. Fans are still buzzing, debates are still raging. And the Beyhive has spoken loud and clear. Nobody messes with the Carters and gets away with it. Emotions ran high, the family was tested, and yet through it all, Beyoncé stood unshaken, commanding respect and protecting her children's legacy, and love with unmatched precision. But here's the truth: questions still linger. Who else might be watching? Who else might think they can manipulate the narrative? And will the family ever truly feel safe from the prying eyes of the world? One thing is certain. This isn't just a story about a leaked video. It's about power, trust, and the unbreakable bond that holds one of the most influential families in entertainment together. As the dust settles, we can all take a lesson from Beyoncé. Strength isn't just in talent, wealth, or femmes. In protecting what you love, confronting betrayal with calm authority, and standing tall when the world expects you to falter. The Carters have shown us all what it means to rise above, and fans can only watch in awe as they continue to navigate fame, fortune, and family with grace and unshakable power. So now it's your turn. What do you think about Beyoncé's reaction? Was it flawless, or did she hold back? Could the Carters have handled the leak differently? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Smash that like button if you're impressed by Queen Bey's strength. And don't forget to subscribe for all the latest twists, drama, and exclusive updates from the world of celebrity news. You won't want to miss what happens next, because with the Carters, the drama never truly ends.